We had a very volatile start to the morning, but I will say one of the most incredible recoveries I have ever witnessed. And then I think maybe this has slipped past a couple of people too, is that the markets did dip back down in after hours. And so I want to make you all very aware of what all happened. And the big thing I guess I really want to emphasize and focus on is expect a lot of volatility. And of course, the big drop off this morning was due to President Trump's latest threat to set higher tariffs on imports from China. And this, of course, is the ongoing trade war that's been going on for roughly 18 months. I'm going to explain what all to expect this week, and I'm also going to share how I plan to invest and trade and try to take advantage of some of this volatility. So guys, do me a favor, make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video. I appreciate all the support, and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. Let's get started. So this is what the last 5 days have looked like on the Dow Jones Industrial Average. And as you can see right here, this was this morning, okay? In pre-market hours, roughly 500, almost 600 points dropped off the Dow. And I even thought about going live and talking about this last night, but I didn't feel as though I was prepared enough. Keep in mind, use these opportunities to invest further into some of your favorite stocks. And also look into some really inexpensive call and put options as well. I'm going to get into that towards the end of the video. And that is pretty much the story of our day. Like I said, guys, around 11 o'clock, the market started recovering at a furious pace. And then it took a little break from about noon to 1. That's actually pretty common. That's when the volume usually slows way down in the stock market. And then from 1 o'clock to close, it caught fire and ran up. And on the day, the Dow only lost about 60 points. Now right here in after hours, another 200 points ended up falling off. I also seen that the volatility index jumped back up in after hours. And really, it's just more of the same, guys. You know, the futures dropped more than 200 points in after hours trading. You know, after the Trump administration said it was going to move forward with their threat to escalate tariffs on $200 billion of Chinese goods. But the Treasury Secretary came out and said China reneged on previous agreements over the weekend, derailing months of progress towards a trade agreement between the world's two largest economies. But once again, just keep in mind, it's a lot of threats, it's a lot of tweets, and nothing solid has actually happened yet. And of course, we are gonna see quite a bit of volatility this week. Every time a politician tweets or anytime an article gets published about this, just kind of expect to see some points fall off of the indexes, okay? And so this week is going to be all about staying disciplined with your trades, okay? Now there's a couple of ground rules. First things off, guys, I would avoid any call options on any Chinese stocks till this week is over. I'm going to be using index funds, and this is the ProShares Ultra S&P 500, and the ticker symbol is UPRO. I feel like there is plenty of money to be made with index funds. Those are the equities that are easiest to control. And if you want to play this safe, is to go at least 3 months out. Now, we might be selling these by the end of the week, or we might be selling them next week. But to be on the safe side, I wanted to have at least 2 to 3 month expiration on these calls. And so I selected the September 20th calls for UPRO, okay? I'm not advising you to trade this. I'm just giving you some suggestions and some of the funds that I actually traded today, and I plan to trade throughout the week, okay? So right up here at the $70 strike price, of course, it has to run about 31% to break even, but these calls were down about 13% today, and I actually bought in when they were at 30 cents earlier. So where the market closed at today, I already have over a 20% gain on those calls in just a couple of hours. If it does get worse throughout this week and the prices on these indexes do continue to fall, I will fall back with it, okay? Because I have over 3 months to trade out of these, okay? So another trade you might want to think about looking at tomorrow or during this week sometime is ticker symbol TQQQ. And this is basically just the beefed up version of the NASDAQ index. But as you can see right here, guys, the $95 strike price, that has the $95.47 break-even point. I bought 2 of those contracts this morning when they were 39 cents a piece. And now those calls are also up already 20%. Same deal with UPRO. If we do fall back again quite a bit tomorrow, or we do see more volatility during the week, you know, I feel like these are very reasonably priced, and I also have till September to trade out of them, okay? So in a way, I'm almost hoping for more volatility. And then of course, there's the ProShares Ultra VIX short-term futures ETF, okay? And this is just a short-term volatility index. And as you can see, this fund got some pretty good movement today, but I do think in the next couple of weeks and months, this volatility will calm back down, and it would probably be a good week to buy some put options, okay? So right here, the $17 strike price and the $16.37 break even point for September 20th. Again, guys, we have 4 months to trade out of these. And even that bottom line, this $16 strike price, you know, they lost 20% of value today, and the $17 strikes, they lost 18% of value. So it might be a really good idea to pick up 1 or 2 of these contracts, because like I said, the volatility is not going to last long, maybe a week or 2, and then this fund is going to start trading back down again, you know, as this temporary problem kind of passes us up. But anyways, guys, that's all I got for the video. Go down to the comment section, feel free to share some trading ideas that you have. I would really enjoy to hear that. As always, thank you for watching the video, and have a great day.